All right, you are now being recorded.
Hey, what's up, guys? Follow me on my Facebook page. You flip the cash. All right.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. A shameless plug. That's it.
All right, man. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. So what exactly do you want to know, or did you want me to go over the basics?
Yeah. So the basics and just the more like technical terms, pretty much exactly like why is your description this way? Why exactly did you choose this photo versus this photo? You know what I mean? Like the
Okay.
psychology behind it all.
Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So I'm actually in your ad account right now.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so I don't know why we shut this off, dude. I think we should turn this back on because video views, I think that's
Yeah.
a get your business out there. You want
Okay.
to? I'm just going to turn this back on.
All right.
Just let them roll because, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of explain the messaging part, and then I'll go into video views, if that makes sense.
Yeah, completely. I got you.
So let's go ahead and start. Let's start with the business settings. Let's do that.
Business settings. Okay. Business settings.
So this right here is called your business manager. So you're only going to have one of these. I have a couple, as you can see. So as you can see, CS Marketing Business Ad Account. So that's mine right here. Over here, you got all of your different pages. You got your ad accounts and stuff like that. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of pages. Who's yelling?
That is my family. They're going crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried closing the door, but that's not stopping them.
All right, so you got your pages, you got your ad accounts, you got all of that right here, all these assigned assets and different things like that. You would only have one of these because
Okay.
I'm an agency, so I got multiple. All right.
Okay.
So we're just gonna hop back over here into the ads manager.
Okay.
I was just kind of going over the basic stuff with that. I mean,
Yeah, no worries. It's all good.
not much into that right there.
Ads manager.
All right, so here we are back in the ad account. This is not yours, so I'm gonna go to yours real quick. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into these messages here. We're gonna go to one that's getting $1.20 per message, and I'm gonna start with the campaign. Oh, it looks like we need to reset this as well. Your ad account spending limit.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go into the campaign here. Edit this. Wait for it to load.
Ad campaign.
So yeah, the campaign is that's the name of this is messages campaign. This is kind of where you just choose that you want to get messages and stuff like that. And then you move over into what's called an ad set. And we only have one ad set right here. I only use one because it helps me keep track of everything a little bit better.
Okay.
And as you can see right here, I got your location, Beaumont, California.
Okay.
And go ahead and just kind of look at it real quick. See, I got it at a 20-mile radius right now.
Okay.
So with people who live in this location. So Facebook by default will go with everyone in this location. Like it'll usually go with this one. You want to have people who live in this location set. As you can, I'll kind of show you how it changes for the potential reach here. As you can see, whenever I do everyone in this location, it's 170,000 people. Whenever I do people who live in this location, it goes down to 130,000 people. You don't want the people that are traveling through or just there for like a holiday or some dumb thing.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, you want the people that actually live in the area, are on Facebook in that area, that type of thing. All right. And also down here, I have this set at a 20-mile radius right now, but you can also set it to where it's the current city only. Which, as you can see, you don't have a very large population in that area.
Nope. Oh, that's embarrassing.
So that's why I did the 25-mile radius, because you got San Bernardino over here. You got all these big cities, you know, that
Okay, nice.
with people that are willing to drive to you, you know. So we'll go ahead and put that back down to 20.
Okay, and for your personal ads, how far do you expand the mile radius?
Usually about anywhere from 10 to 25.
Okay, and you feel like that's perfect? That's already good enough?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends, you know, on what I'm testing. So, because I tested a few different cities around me.
Yeah.
But for this one right here, I just did a radius. I usually start off with a radius. But, you know, depending on the ad spend that you give me, I can do a lot more testing with the more money that I have, basically.
Okay.
And as you can see, I targeted 18 to 35 in the age range here.
You don't want to target 80-year-olds?
No, absolutely not. And I'll kind of go into that and show you why.
Yeah.
And as you can see here, I got different interests in here. I got Google Play or Apple Incorporated. I got behaviors here, which is basically people who have Facebook access on, say, an iPhone 8. And then you do it all the way up to iPhone XS Max. And then you can do people who are likely to own the Galaxy S9.
So wait, real quick. So basically that's targeting people who have that device, right? Who are accessing Facebook with that device.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Cool.
So that does not mean, though, that they are going to sell that device.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of people like confuse that, and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm targeting these devices. Why aren't the leads coming in with these devices?" You know, well, because someone's looking at it on an iPhone X, you know, they might have an iPhone 7 at home that they want to sell. You know?
Yeah. That's smart.
Yeah, that's the way that works. And then typically what I do here is I go to show more options, and what you can do is I did all languages on this one. But what you can do is you can type in English, and then you can do like English US, and it drops your potential reach down to 120,000 instead of 130,000. So it cut out 10,000 people.
All right. Yeah, that's good to know because just the other day I had some, a Spanish speaker hitting me up, and he's like, habla español, and then like I tried to communicate, got my brother-in-law in the picture, like tried to translate, but that's good that you can put English on.
So what you can do is I've closed deals in Spanish, by the way. Like, Google
What
Translate.
you using, Rosetta Stone?
Google Translate.
Oh, hey, there you go. Genius, man. 2019, I love it.
All right, so down here, you can go to Edit Placements.
Okay.
And basically what Edit Placements means is this is where you're determining like where the ad is going to be shown. Okay.
I love that.
As you can see, the only one that's marked right now is Facebook. Okay. So the only place that I'm showing this ad is on Facebook feeds.
Oh, and you could get on Instagram too?
Yeah, Instagram feeds, Marketplace, video views. You can put it on Facebook stories and Instagram stories, and all in there. All of those.
Is it an extra cost or?
No, it's not. But I have had the most success with Facebook news feeds for cost per message because that's the thing people see the most.
You haven't tried using Instagram?
No, I have. It just hasn't worked.
Oh, okay. Hey, if it hasn't worked, I believe it. All right, cool.
The only success that I've had with Instagram is whenever I basically boost the post from Instagram. And I don't know what the difference is. It's kind of weird, but I've had the most success with Facebook feeds.
I just want to throw in a little comment to the viewers that are watching. So basically, I actually had a few leads from my personal followers, like friends and family, who hit me up to sell their item because I would post the process of what I'm doing. And also, like, every now and then I'll post it on my story. So just want to throw that out there. That kind of works as well, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Posting what you do, like buying phones and stuff on your personal Facebook page and Instagram page, you know, you're gonna get your friends that sell you stuff every now and then. I had a friend the other day give me 3 phones, just gave them to me. Like,
man, where can I get some of those friends?
It's all about having that skill, and they know you, you know, like they know what you do, stuff like that. So it's all about just getting your brand out there. And so I want to point out something right here. So whenever you see this devices right here, you want to edit this. So right here, it says mobile only. Okay. So Facebook by default does mobile and desktop. You want to only do mobile. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it's very unlikely that somebody is going to see your ad on your desktop.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So, and then down here is just payment stuff, and that's about it. So.
Okay.
So this is basically what controls your ad and who sees it, and different things like that. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and hop into the ads here. This. All right. So right here, we got some different ads running. Okay. As you can see, all of the pictures are different. So 5 different ad photos here. And as you can see, all of them have different messages on them. Okay. They all have a different amount of messages and everything as well. Okay, so we're going to hop into this one that didn't get any messages, which happens. All right, so can you close the door or anything, man?
Yeah, give me 1 second. 1 second. Did that help?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Whoever's screaming out there is really loud.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right, so this ad didn't do very well. That's okay. You know, you got to test different things. But this is just one of the photos and one of the ad copies that was with this ad. All right. So let's kind of look at the other ones. This one only got 1 message. This one got 1 message. And so typically what happens is you see the number of reach right here.
Yeah.
And then the impressions here. So when Facebook finds an ad that is working better than the rest, it is going to start putting all of the money, like this $5 right here. It's going to start putting more of that $5 budget behind the working ad. Okay. That's kind of what's happening right here. It's like, that's why all of these have really low reach and impressions. This one has the most, is because Facebook was like, hey, this ad's working the best, so we're going to spend more money on this one to bring you more leads. Okay. So that's basically just Facebook figuring things out, going through their algorithm and different things like that. Now here's something that I think you'll like is, so you can go over here to breakdown, and you can go to by delivery, and then you can see the age. You can do age and gender, but you can just do age right now. So whenever you click on that, Facebook can pull up a whole bunch of data here. Okay. So we're going to go down here to the best performing ad. Okay. Which is this one right here. And as you can see, the typical people who are answering the ad are between 18 and 34. So that's where the data comes in. Okay. As you can see, the people who are 35 to 44, not as much. Cost per message is a little bit lower, but not as many of those people in that age group answered to the ad. Okay. And it's basically the same across all of them. It's just the way it works. That makes sense. I hope it does. And then you can also do this. You can do it by, which this one's only going to be Facebook feeds, but you can do it by platform. And it'll show you like where the leads are coming in from. Based on the platform. Like right here, it says Facebook. It's just saying Facebook because it's Facebook feeds. So that's kind of how you break that down. So say if you were trying to figure out what works best in your area, what you would do is, you would just go back to your ad set here, and you would basically run the campaign just the way that Facebook wants you to. Just set up 5 different photos and 5 different ad copies, run it for about 3 days, and then go in here and find the data, and you'll see which one's doing the best. Okay. You'll be able to gather the age groups that are doing the best, the platforms that are doing the best, and just a whole bunch of different things like that. And then you can just implement it into the ads. All right. I hope that makes sense.
Real quick question.
Sure.
Do you give it a certain amount of days for it to run, and then you start switching things up, or how exactly do you let it be?
So I typically let them run. I let all of the ads stay on for about 3 to 4 days. And it also depends on how much money you're spending as well. Okay. Like say instead of $5, you spent $20 a day. You're going to get results a whole lot faster by doing that. Just because Facebook has more money to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do like $100, you're going to get basically all of your data within 1 day, pretty much. For the most part, thanks.
Okay, got it.
That way, it's all about collecting data and working with that data to bring the best results possible. Okay. So let's go to video views here. So this is kind of cool. So you had 23 through plays at 7 cents per through play. Okay. So video ads are a little bit different, but we're going to go ahead and just break it down. Okay. All right, so I had 3 different ad copies running with your videos here. As you can see, this one right here did the best. So this one's the one that Facebook liked the most. So let's go look at the ad copy that I have in there. So let it load here for a second. Okay, so here it is. I'm looking for that smashed smartphone in your drawer that you keep, that you're going to fix but never did. Keep reading. And that's how it shows up. It kind of keeps people on edge. That's the reason I do ad copies like that.
So basically, do you kind of use the same description for most of the ads, but then switch up just the picture, or what exactly is your approach?
I use different photos and different ad copies.
Okay. By ad copies, you mean the description, right?
Yeah, basically. It's
okay.
called an ad copy, but you can call it a description.
Okay.
But yeah,
cool.
This is different every time. On every ad.
Nice.
Because if I had to explain it in the simplest way, it's like, say you got a whole bunch of spaghetti, right? All right, so then you throw it at the wall, and you're throwing a whole bunch of different stuff at the wall, all the noodles, and there's only a certain amount of them that stick, right? Not all of them are going to stick. All right, so basically what we're doing is the same exact concept. We're throwing a whole bunch of spaghetti noodles at the wall, and only like a couple are going to stick. Those are the ads that are sticking. That's basically the concept.
That's a beautiful concept, man. You're making me hungry. Hold up. Okay, all right.
So that's basically the way that works. I got a pretty good idea of what works now, but it's always good to just continue testing.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Facebook is always updating stuff and different things like that. So you always gotta test. All right, so we're going back to breakdown here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go, I believe it's by action. No, where'd it go? By delivery. Oh, there might be. Facebook took it away. Here we go. They just put it right here. Okay, so down here you can see like how many people watched the video all the way through, and the average time the video was played. So as you can see, the video on average was only played for about 4 seconds.
No. Hey, our attention span's only 7 seconds, bro. I believe that. Wait, how exactly did he go there again? You see?
All I did was go into the ads here. And
Yeah.
then scrolled over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so as you can see, the 3-second video plays, it wasn't very high. So
Okay.
8%, 6%, 8%. There's not a lot of the video was watched. So it might be too long of an introduction in the video.
Yeah.
So, with Facebook, you can only get people's attention in, like you said, less than 10 seconds. You got to have that hook in there, like immediately for people to watch all the way through.
Okay. I think the video will probably be best if it's just like maybe on a website or the Facebook page itself, huh? Versus it being run as an ad.
Yeah. I think one of the best videos you could probably make is just yourself using an iPhone and just be like, hey, my name is Marvin. I buy smartphones and electronics. I'm in the Beaumont, California area. If you want to sell your item, just hit me up and I'll give you a quote.
Okay.
15 seconds long. You can send it to me. I'll put it in the ads and we'll let it run.
All right, cool.
I ran a video like that. It did pretty well. It didn't do bad. But you want it to be under 15 seconds, if that makes sense.
Got it.
All right. Yeah, so with video views here, typically what you can do is whenever you have more data and people have watched more of the video, it'll show up with more options here that say like they watched 95% of the video, they watched 85% of the video. And then what you can do with that data is you can go over here to audiences. Pull it up real quick. All right, so this is Jacob's account. Okay, so what you can do is you can go to create audience, create a custom audience, and then you can go to use Facebook sources in video. So what you want from here is like people who viewed at least 3 seconds of your video, people who viewed at least 10 seconds of your video, or people who viewed the whole video, full 15 seconds of it through. You can use any of these options, and Facebook will automatically put the people that watch, say, 95% of your video into a audience, and then you can retarget them.
Ooh.
Yeah. Powerful stuff.
Nice. People, okay.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Trying to think what else I can show you. That wasn't basically, the basics. There's a lot in there. It didn't take me long to explain it, but
yeah. All right, awesome, man. Yeah, it's pretty much a lot simpler than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's just like figuring it all out. I'll go ahead and show you my ad account.
Okay.
Where we can kind of go over some different testing that I've done.
Yeah, so what's kind of your background using Facebook ads? Like, how'd you get started? Did you take a course or?
Yeah, I've taken multiple courses now. I took Dave's course. I took Ty Lopez's course. I took Billy Jean's course.
Nice.
And now I'm doing a chatbot course. So,
beautiful.
As you can see, my ads are off right now because I'm mainly running bot ads. And they're doing absolutely horrible. Like,
oh,
they are terrible. Like $10 per message. This is all wasted money.
So wait, what do you mean by bot ads? Like chatbot or?
Yes, yeah, bot ads. Yeah, see, short bot ad, bot campaign. I'm running a couple of different campaigns here.
Nice.
So it was pretty horrible testing. So I had to shut those off because they were just so bad.
Yeah.
All right, so here's some that I've shut off for right now. But this one, actually, I'm gonna tell this one back. I've been getting some good camera leads. So as you can see, I got ads for MacBooks, smartwatches. I had one for Rhode Island. Whenever I went up there to Dave's boot camp, I got 7 messages from that. At
Nice.
per message, and I don't even live there. Like, that's the coolest part.
Ooh.
For smartwatches, I got 9 messages and about $3 per message for each smartwatch. Find one. Had a lot. Here we go. This one's good. Go to this one. Oops. Retail is not an option.
45 messages. Nice.
All right. So as you can see, there's got a lifetime here. So we do a breakdown here. See, this one also had a bid cap. This is something else I was seeing. A bid
What
cap,
exactly is that? Yeah.
So a bid cap is it'll stop kind of doing it, like showing that ad if it gets over $2 per message.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and go to the breakdown here and see.
Now, does the cost per message automatically increases, or do you cap it yourself and then it runs?
It just does it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So here is some breakdown. I did this one all the way to 65. So this one was 18 to 65. As you can see, the cheapest leads were female 18 to 24 and female again at $1.57 from 25 to 34 years old. The same, it was mostly the same with male and female here. So mostly the same. And then we had a couple people trickle in at 35 to 44 here. So, but as you can see, that's why this is the reason I stay within that age group, is because this data right here goes across all areas almost, other than people in Florida. For some reason, Florida is just, I don't know. It's just
there's just no words for it, man. You don't gotta explain it.
There was I had terrible results with that in Florida because everybody over there is old.
Yeah.
Right, so this one was just a feeds only. Let me see if I can find a campaign that I did with automatic placements. See, I tried professional looking ads here. I tried.
Do you mind if I see the professional ads, like kind of what they look like? I want to kind of get an idea so I know what to stay away from.
Yeah, see, they were almost $5 per message. So these right here are, these are good looking images. And they just did horrible. They were terrible.
Interesting. Let me see. Okay. Professional ads.
Yeah. See, that looks like a good, image, right?
Yeah.
Nah, it did terrible. It was horrible.
You're like, never again. No, that was traffic. That's interesting, huh?
Oh yeah, it's always interesting what you find out, man. Always interesting. As you can see, these are right here, some different ones that I've done. These are all targeting higher end phones. The video ad, I got 20 messages from that. Almost $4 per message. Rough, But so the reason this one did so well, let me kind of show you this. This is kind of how I found out that images were better to use than video. Because this one kind of has a thumbnail, right? This is a thumbnail of mine, and it's a thumbnail of an image that I use all the time. So now you can play it, and then it goes to a video. I hope that wasn't too loud.
That was very obnoxious, but it's okay. I'll let it slide.
Let's see. Turn that down a minute.
Thumbnail for video. Thumbnail. How exactly did you create that video?
I used an app.
Oh, okay. And did it do pretty well or?
The video ad? No, it did terrible.
Oh, okay. Hey, say it how it is, man.
I mean, look, I mean, it's $3 and 63 cents per message. I mean,
Oh
this one was
no.
288, but that's not anywhere, good. That's not what
Yeah,
I want.
yeah,
Um, they just did horrible. I typically want to keep my messages below $2.
yeah. So, so taking these courses, what do you say are some key points that you took from them? Like, did they say that photo is a lot better for your type of business, or
Um,
what's their opinion on it?
so on the courses that I took, a lot of them said that video was better, but I have found throughout testing that for buying phones, that images are definitely better.
Yeah, it kind of just depends on what market you're in, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you're in a different, if you're in like a business, like and you're doing ads for a business, it's a really good way. It's really good to use like a video ad, uh,
Mm-hmm.
because with a bigger business, you want to create a story and a brand. With this, you're just looking to buy some people's stuff, but you can also create a brand awareness and stuff like that too. Um, Let's find some more of these. As you can see, man, I've run traffic ads. I've done all of them. I've done all of them.
Nice, nice,
So let's go. This one, games and consoles, actually got me $1.19 per message. So that was kind of good.
nice. When you purchase consoles, do you buy it as no power? Do you appraise it as no power? Or?
I just buy it as is, basically. Um,
Okay,
I just kind of appraise it, like you said, as parts, basically.
okay, okay.
So let's look at this one. This one was $1.58 per message. Let's go look at it. All right, so these ads are literally like the crappiest ads I've ever made. Like, not even joking. Let me show you. They're horrible. Like,
Yeah,
that's terrible. Like,
it's like something my niece made, but still
yes,
it works. It works better than the video.
terrible. Like,
You're like, I don't understand,
this one was another one. The ad is horrible. Like,
man. You're like, why does it work this way?
yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Yeah, another one,
Uh,
horrible. Like, it just looks horrible,
that's
but they
interesting.
work. So we'll go back to the breakdown here. Some of these were 90 cents, some of them were $1.73. I just kind of let them all run. I should probably
Okay.
turn this one back on, honestly. Let's go to age here.
Okay, so real quick.
Yeah.
So you know how you set up a budget, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say your budget's like $20, but you have like 4 different campaigns
Yeah.
for different items like laptops, MacBooks. Now, does that factor in all the campaigns into that one type of budget, or is
Okay,
there a budget
so
for different campaigns?
let's go back to you spending $20. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So if you were running ads with me, what I would do is I would take that $20 and say you just wanted to use it on phones. Okay, you
yeah.
just wanted to target phones. I would create um, 4 different campaigns. All right, so let's go into the ad set here, and I can kind of show you what I mean. Oh, that's good data. Here it is again, 18 to 34, sweet spot.
Jeez.
But all right, so let me take this off. So let's go into this ad set. So this is kind of where everything changes. Okay, like with your $20, I would be testing 20 different ads
Mm,
with a variation of 20 different ad copies. Some of them would be the same, some of them would be different. 20 different types of like interests and targeting, age
mm.
groups, cities, locations. There would be 4 different variations of how all of this is set up. Okay.
Okay.
So say for one, the first ad that I'm running, I do it just like this. And then, 18 to 65, all genders with people who match this. The second campaign, what I would do is I would do like this city only. I'd get rid of the radius. I would drop this down to say 18 to 44. And then with this one, I would do, let's just say iPhone 8 with Facebook access. That's it, right? And then I go to the third campaign. And then I do, say, Beaumont, Texas only. And just for the people watching, he lives in Beaumont, California. I live in Beaumont, Texas. So don't confuse us. All right, so for the third campaign, I'm going to target Beaumont, Texas only, and I'm going to target the city only, okay?
Okay.
And then I'll target 18 to 34 instead of 18 to 44. And then down here, I'm going to target Facebook access, iPhone 8 and up, and then people who are likely to own a Galaxy S8 Plus and up, okay? So it's all about, like I said earlier, getting a whole bunch of noodles, throwing them at the wall, and whatever sticks works. Okay.
I love it.
Say you got those 4 different campaigns running. Okay. You're gonna go in here. You're gonna make sure like the ads were running correctly and everything. Right. So this is kind of where you start going over the results and stuff. You can shut off the ones that aren't doing very good. Like say I would shut off this one because it's obviously higher than all the rest. Okay. That way it puts more of the budget behind these right here. Okay. You want more of the budget behind the lower cost ads. And so you're also going to do that on the campaign level. Okay. So say you got a campaign like this. Let's just use this for the sake of it. All right. So say you got 4 campaigns here. You got this one, this one, this one, this one. Right. So you're going to let these run for about 3 days, 3 or 4 days. This one comes up at $13.95 a message. Obviously, you don't want to be using that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So what you would do is you would just shut it off. Put your budget behind one of the other ones that are doing like better like this one. You would put all your budget behind this one right here, okay? And like all of these right here, man, all of these are testing ads just to see what's working, right?
Okay.
A lot of these are like failures, so it's just a lot of wasted money almost.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. One question. I don't know if you mentioned this or I probably forgot. So, why exactly is the cost per message higher, even though the budget is like flat? Like it's at a set rate. Like how does that work?
So, it all depends on the user and what they click on. Okay. So say the more times people click on something, and they click for the message right here, like see this one has 9 messages. Let me go to one that has a lot more actually. At the top. All right, here we go. So like this one right here, this one got 52 messages. All right, so people are more likely to click on ads in this campaign right here than they are on say that like this one. Okay.
Okay.
So it all depends. It all depends on the user. You're never really going to know exactly what works. I'll be honest, like I just have a rough understanding of how Facebook determines this.
Okay.
I'm just kind of good at it. I'm just kind of really good at trying new things and figuring out ways around obstacles, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and that's why I buy so many courses, is because I learn different things every time. Like different things that work, different things that I can apply to the business, just different things like that. I'm actually going to turn this out. Because here lately, I've been spending a lot of more money on testing than actually bringing in leads, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course, because you want to see what works.
Exactly,
Nice.
yeah. So, like, all of this money right here is wasted money, like, on stuff that didn't work. And people are so scared that they're so scared with Facebook ads to spend money that, they're never going to get any results because they will never test anything. Right? See, I've wasted a lot of money.
I would say, like, instead of waste, it's more like investing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. investing. Like
Oh, you
right here,
understand.
$24. Like, there's a lot here. 211. There's a lot of money in here.
Yeah, 7,000. I see that in the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely a lot of money.
Yeah, I've
Alright.
spent a lot.
Well, let me ask you this: do you
Sure.
feel like Facebook ads are underpriced? Because that's what Gary Vaynerchuk says. Do you agree with it, or how
Like
do you
under-
see it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like they are super cheap, man. Like look at this. Like if getting $1.58 per message, any business would kill to have that. Like
Absolutely.
like anything under $2, or even like so say you got a lead for an XS Max, right? How much would you typically pay for a lead like that? How much would you honestly pay for a lead like that? That you're gonna make, $150 profit on.
Are you asking me here?
Yeah, what would you say it would be a fair price for you to pay, guaranteed, if you're gonna
Yeah.
make $150?
I would say at least like half of it, man.
Dang, that's high.
Oh no.
But-
Oh, no.
But you're kind of proving my point there, though. Like
Yeah.
you would pay a lot just to get that lead because it's guaranteed money, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So I would even go up if I knew that the leads that were coming in were iPhone XS Max and up. I'd be paying $5, $6, $7 per lead, because why not? I mean, you're spending pennies compared to what you're making, right? But everybody over here is worried about the cost per message getting above $3. Who cares? Like sometimes, whenever you're targeting higher end phones, the price is going to be higher because not as many people have those phones. Okay, not everybody can afford an iPhone 11 Pro Max. So less people are likely to have them. So whenever you go in here and target iPhone 7 and up and Galaxy 7 and up, I'll just show you actually. All right, so see my potential reach here is 66,000.
Yeah.
So let's go right here. Okay. Let's do this. Edit this. And I'm just going to erase this whole thing. Right? So
Okay.
knock out all the iPhones. Knock out all of the Galaxies. And then you got just interest here. Let's see what that comes up with. All right, so I need to get rid of all this. It was a good ad. I don't want to ruin it.
You're right. You're like, I might forget what I put. Hold up.
Ah, shoot. I messed it up.
Oh no.
Let me just open another tab. I'll fix this later.
All right, no worries.
Not too
All right,
bad.
so just a side question. Are you using a website as well?
No, I'm not using a website.
Okay,
I
because
do have
like
a
the
Google
reason.
listing.
What's up?
I do have a Google listing though.
Okay, do you have any advice? Like the reason why I created a website is because I was talking to one of the members, and he said he's trying to get ranked, so that way he could be like on the top 3 of the search when somebody says, "Oh, selling my phone," or some keywords along the lines.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Do you
I
know
know
exactly how to get ranked?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't even need a website for that.
Hmm.
So this is my website for marketing, but let me do this. Sell my phone, Beaumont, Texas. Wonder if I'll come up. I don't know if I will or not. I didn't come up number 1. Depending on the location that you're at, so there's one in my Google listing. Let me just type in sell my phone. Ah, here we go. There I am, right there. I just type in sell my phone, and then it already has your location, so it shows up in my Google listing here.
And how exactly were you able to get that place? Do you feel like it's the reviews or?
No, yeah, I mean the reviews are great.
Okay. Huh.
Okay, so see, I don't have a website or directions or anything here because Message is a service. And then I just got my phone number, and then people call me from that. So
Okay.
I post
Awesome.
pictures every now and then. So
Nice. Cool.
yeah, so that's kind of how that works. That's really powerful, by the way.
Yeah, I love that. And you're open 24 hours?
Well, I just put I shut my phone off after 5 p.m.
All right, cool, man.
With all
That's
that
awesome.
traffic. But I do get really good leads from this because they're more higher quality usually because people are going to Google.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. I love
So
that.
let's jump back into this real quick.
Okay.
All right, so with all I have right here is the location and then the age group, okay? And as you can see, the potential reach is 280,000 people, okay? So let's start typing in some demographics. Let's type in iPhone 8. So the cool thing about this is this person has Facebook access for the iPhone 8, okay? So we're going to click on that and watch what happens here.
Let me see.
So there are 5,400 people in this area in these age groups that have an iPhone 8. 5,400 people. That's it.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's kind of eye-opening, huh?
Definitely.
All right. So then we're gonna add iPhone 8 Plus. Right, we got Facebook access. We went up to 16,000. So about 10,000 people in this area have an iPhone 8 Plus that they're using to access Facebook.
Huh.
We'll just keep going up to iPhone X, and then iPhone XS, XS Max, XR. Okay, so now that brought it up to 42,000 people between iPhone 8 and XS Max. Now you got to remember that we had a potential reach of 280,000. Okay?
Yeah.
So that is a huge drop in number. All right? Now, watch this.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. So we're going to drop the age group down to 34. Cuts it in half. That's how many people have that phone, these phones with Facebook access. All right, so now you can actually see, let's take all these off real quick. Let's just focus on XS Max instead of iPhone 8, because that's one of the newest phones. Let's see how many people in this age group, in this area. There you go, 4,400 people.
Wow.
You can access with an iPhone XS Max. That's not a lot of people. Like,
never. Yeah.
So, when people are complaining about not getting newer phones, well, not everybody has a newer phone. Like, and then out of these 4,400 people, how many of them do you think are going to want to sell it?
That's true. That's
like
true.
They're obviously using it because they have Facebook access. Okay. So
now, okay. I got a little question.
Sure.
All right. So for the location, you don't have to be at your location, right? You can always target it at a different city.
You can always target it at a different city. Yeah.
All right. So do you think it'll be maybe a smart move to maybe have the location set at like maybe I should go to Google and see like the cost of living, like pretty much the average of like how much people have, you know what I mean? And maybe say I targeted in Beverly Hills or maybe near the beach area where there's more wealthy people. Do you feel like that'll work?
All right. So for one, the only thing wrong with that thinking is wealthy people aren't going to sell you their phone. Okay. What is your typical customer look like?
Like around let's see, like you're talking about age, right?
Yep. What's their age?
Like 18, 34 type of thing.
And what do they usually need that money for?
Bills.
Exactly. Do you ever have a rich person coming to sell you a phone? Like,
no, not yet.
They don't care. Like,
Yeah.
They give no, they don't care. They'll just trade your phone in and get another one because they don't need the money, right?
Oh, that's smart.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta go back through your bill of sales and see how old people were, what zip code they were from, and stuff like that. And you'll start to put together a customer profile of what your average customer looks like. And you can target that specific customer. How many bills of sales do you think you have? How many bill of sales do you think you have?
Well, I just started about like 5, 10.
Oh, okay.
As
You
of
just
now.
started? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to show you this website real quick because you're talking about income levels and zip codes and different things like that. This is a website that I use to kind of profile the area that I'm going to run ads in.
Ooh,
So
what's it called?
datausa.io.
datausa.io. Okay, data. Got it.
So let's go ahead and look at your area. So you're in Beaumont, California. All right, so your median age is 35, and your poverty rate is 11.8%. Anything above 10% is good, okay?
Oh, okay.
So now what you can do is you can kind of go down, and you can kind of just get all of this different information regarding your area, right? So, and then keep on going down. All right. So you can go on a different website and find the zip codes for these certain places. So like right here, you can see that the median household income is 45,000. Right? And over here, 48,000, 71,000. These are the areas that you don't want to target typically. Because as you can see, the cost of living there is, a little more expensive. Not as many people are going to want to sell their phone.
So for the household income, is there like a certain range they don't go past? Like,
so typically the people that sell you phones are the broke people. So their income level is typically going to be under 30,000.
Okay, household.
What is like the poorest area in where you live?
I would say Banning.
Banning?
Yeah, it's pretty much right next to me.
All right, so Banning, California. Let's look at that one. Median age group is 40, and yeah, there it is right there. It's 23.4% poverty rate. Median household income, 39,000. Pretty low.
Nice.
So you go down, and this isn't, anything bad. It's just the typical customer that we have, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Most of the area around here is around 40,000. So, 55,000. See, it's definitely different than Beaumont. Okay. So this would be a better area to run ads in. Okay. And then down here, it kind of shows you the colors and stuff of the different age, the different income brackets. It just shows you like poverty by age. This gives a lot of information. Like this is the stuff that I look at when I'm vetting a place to run ads in. Okay.
Okay.
I can typically gauge like how much the ads are going to cost per message by what I see right here and right here. Okay. So let's say let's take a larger city. Let's do New York.
Oh,
Where Feldman's at.
Hey, the GOAT. You're a GOAT too, don't worry.
Right. So the median age for that city is 36, which is perfect. And then the poverty rate is almost 20%. Yeah. So let's do another high-profile hitter.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
California. There we go.
Yep. There you go. This would be a perfect place to run ads in.
Damn.
Perfect
All right.
place.
Okay. What would you do? Say you live in California, where I'm at, right? And would you consider running ads, even though the drive's like an hour away, but you know that the leads are going to be hot? Would you consider it, or what would be your move personally?
I mean, it all depends. Like, if we go back to your ad account here, Yeah. So let's look at your ad account. Look, you're getting a really good cost per message right here. Like, this is
Yeah.
really good. What are the ads looking? What are the leads looking like?
The leads are looking at, well, some people are selling me from anywhere from like, you know, an iPhone X or maybe like a Stylo 5 or J3. Like it's kind of bouncing around.
Yeah, and that's going to happen. Like I said,
Yeah.
they just have Facebook access to those. They don't
Yeah.
have. I mean, they probably just have that phone sitting at home in a drawer that they want to sell you instead of the one they're using.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
absolutely.
there's a margin that I can't filter out there. I mean, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, of
I
course.
can, bring most of the people who have those phones to you. But for your ads, man, they're looking good. Like, especially for the type of the age and the poverty level that's there, they're looking
Yeah.
good.
Okay, cool.
So I would just say stay where it's at, because the spaghetti that we threw at the wall right here is looking good.
Yeah, and we're only running at 15, right? We're only running 15
I
a
mean,
day.
they're not running right now because you told me to turn them off. But
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool, man. Let's see what time. It's 12:09. All right. Let's see what else. What
about
else?
5 more minutes. So
5 more minutes.
has this helped you? Like, has this helped you understand things?
To all the viewers at home, man, subscribe to this man. if you ain't in this course, he's sleeping on it.
Oh, I don't have a course.
Man, like I said, man, you're very underpriced, bro. And with the knowledge and the wisdom and just the support that you give, especially with the one-on-one conversation versus just a course and just a run back video, I feel like you need to raise your prices later on, though.
Oh, I just did raise my prices, actually.
Oh, dodge that bullet.
Yeah, you got in just in time.
All right, cool, man. But yeah, man, you have a lot of potential, and I feel like you're definitely gonna go to places, man. I'm excited for you.
And there's one more thing I want to show you, man. I did
right.
upload some videos to my website here.
Okay.
So you can go here, go to free services. I don't know if you're subscribed to my chatbot yet, but you can always just go right here and subscribe to it and get like daily updates on Facebook ads and stuff. So, and yeah, you bought this package, so you're still at that same price, but this has now changed. Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Because I mean, you're getting a ton of value from this, and I'm giving a lot of value. I'm giving a lot of information. So yeah, I did increase the prices. And then for the viewers that are on here that want to kind of do it on their own, I have a bonus DIY package. It's only $97. Like,
how many photos do you have in there by any chance? Like right off the bat, like the number.
It's about 100.
100 photos. Oh no. Oh man.
Yeah, I'll actually show it to you here.
Yeah, please.
That way I can show it to the viewers out here. DIY package. Okay, so it's a Google Drive document. It's got ad copies in here. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to show that because I don't want to give that away.
Right.
The whole thing there, So as you can see, these are the ad photos here. As you can see, I spent a lot of time on these.
I see that, man.
Take all these photos. I mean, I got camera ads in here now. I have smartwatch only ads, MacBook ads. These are, by the way, killing it.
All right.
I got a MacBook this morning off of one of these ads. So,
nice.
These are crushing it for some of the people that have already people that have bought and people that are I gave them to. And then I got I buy smart accessories. AirPods, and Apple Watches. And then I just got a whole bunch of different photos. And, the biggest thing is throwing a whole bunch of these photos out there, along with using these different ad copies that I've already used and tested.
Oh, you already got ad copies in there? Oh, no.
Yeah, there's ad copies in there. I'm not going to open it up because I don't want people to just,
I know, right? Hey, don't raise the price yet of the DIY package yet.
So,
please.
These are tested ad copies. So they've been tested. They work pretty well. Disclaimer, they don't work perfect. Okay? Every area is different. People in every area are different. Nothing is going to work 100% in every single area. Disclaimer. End of disclaimer.
Period. Move on with your life. That's
So yeah,
awesome.
this is what comes with the DIY package. It's really cool. So,
Okay.
but yeah, and then you can just buy it right here. You can do it, and it'll just be sent to you directly. And then I got free content on here too. So once again, chatbot sequence is right here. It's really good. Send weekly updates and stuff. I got a Facebook ads overview, how to create a Facebook ad campaign, and different Facebook ads and tools and tips and things like that. And your video that we're making right now will actually be uploaded on here.
All right, awesome. Hey, if I become famous, I want royalty, okay?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I want 5% stake in the company.
So did you have any more questions, man? Like,
I just want to ask like kind of like a personal question. Like, what's kind of like your end goal right now? Do you plan on like getting a team on, or what exactly are you?
my end goal for this whole thing is, I might hire 1 or 2 people, but honestly, I'm not going to be doing the Facebook ad service for resellers forever. I'm using that as a segue to build up into running ads for businesses and really, making the big bucks. That's what I want. The couple $100 a month from each person is great and all, but I want the thousands. I don't want to
He said, "I'm trying to get a Ferrari."
It's not even that, man. I just want to travel. I want to,
Yeah.
and like with this marketing business actually took off a lot faster than I expected it to. So I'm actually trying to get all my legal stuff done right now because it took off a lot faster than I expected it to. So it was actually very surprising. And I was very surprised that a lot of people were interested in it like you, I was surprised that you paid me what you did for.
I'm surprised too. You told me.
But like, I hope you're getting a lot of value from it. I feel like I'm providing a ton of value for it. What would you say? I want to know I want your honest personal feedback about what you think about what we're doing, how I'm running your ads and different things like that.
All right. So basically, to be completely honest and to be completely frank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, dude, I don't know. I'm kind of speechless. Give me a second.
Oh my gosh.
You kind of caught me off guard. Let me write this down real quick. No, but for real, man, I very appreciate you, and the community speaks for itself. Like just the fact that people are continuing to praise you, not because of, not because you like paid them to say so, but because your actions speak for yourself. You know what I mean? Like the fact that you're out there like really trying to provide value, and you're not like keeping it to yourself. You know what I mean? You're not like, oh, these secrets are gonna be for me. I don't know. You may have some secrets, I understand, but for the most part, you're providing so many tools to add in our toolbox. It's completely insane. You know what I mean? And like I said, I feel like what you have going on is just a foundation of only what's to come. Like there's so many, like man, and I'm networking hard, and like I got some good people coming your way, man. We're gonna make it happen.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I definitely have some tools in the toolbox that I don't share with anybody yet.
Here comes the fourth package.
Yeah, that package will be released later on because that'll be like the guaranteed to work package type thing. But that I got to spend a couple more $1,000 on that to figure out, how that's going to work out and different things like that.
Be dope. A quick idea. If like with that package, maybe you'll do like a limited time. Like maybe it's like 1 in 100. So that way the demand will be faster for the next time. I don't know. An idea.
Yeah. I might take it into account. But I'm glad you got on with me today. And I hope you learned a lot about Facebook ads today because I shared a lot about it.
Absolutely, man. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. You're changing lives, man. That's for sure.
Thanks, man. All right. Well, I'm going to hop off and probably just going to head home. So,
all right.
Talk to you later. Pleasure, man.
Cool, man. Drive home safe. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.